Hey friends, welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day by day for the 15th of August. How we doing? Hope you're doing well. If you didn't take a chance, if you didn't, just go check out the free to play. It's got a lot to say about things. What are we doing? We start our raid every freaking day. I don't know. It's like we all decide to do raids on the weekend, which isn't a big deal. Like I said before, this person used a Lightspeed token on Holdo. Okay. Would you? I want to know if you bought a Lightspeed token, and who did you use it on? Because, like, I'm gonna be honest. You all know how much I hate Director Krennic. If somebody, I'm not gonna buy. If I buy a Lightspeed token, I'm not using it on that blanker. But if somebody gives me, I mean, at some point we'll end up doing like a challenge, like Arnold and whoever did, where he has the relic 9 Rose Tico. At some point, either somebody is going to give me a Lightspeed token and be like, for Director Krennic, or I'm going to be on one of those shows, years from now, because I'm nowhere close to that now. And they're going to be like, you have to do Director Krennic, because that's the only way. I'm doing that. Word chair. Because unless that happens, unless somebody gives it to me, or I end up losing a trivia challenge thing, that's the only way it's going to happen. Because I'm not wasting money on that guy. If I bought a Lightspeed token myself, I would use it on somebody else. Who? Who would I use it on right now if somebody gave me if I bought a Lightspeed token? Let's go find out as soon as I do this. Because it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too hard to figure out, honestly. Who would I use a Lightspeed token on? Assuming that I'm not using it on anybody that I need for Leia. Okay? So we'll do a deep dive into the roster because we haven't done a deep dive into the roster real quick. We haven't done one in a while. So let's just go through the pieces, the people. Maybe Art Trooper. I don't know. Art Trooper, maybe just because I'm so far away from him. Maybe that's a possibility. Bad Batch, any of the ones that I don't have at where I need them for the raid. So probably Crosshair because he's the farthest away if I'm doing Bad Batch. Bounty Hunters, we're pretty much we're headed in the right direction. Obviously we've almost got them all up pretty high. But probably one of the bounty hunters that we need for Jabba, that's not even Fennec Shan or Imbo. So I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities there. Clones. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, could do all of them, obviously. Droids. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Empire. Maybe in it, maybe a random Inquisitor. Maybe I don't know. Ewoks. Nah, nobody, because I have them all. I just have to upgrade them. First Order. I don't know. Galrup. No idea. If I'm, we're just going through and we're like, who would I use them on? I mean, any of these Hut Cartel. I mean, there's a lot of characters. You're just seeing it. You're just seeing a lot of these characters would be very beneficial because I'm so far away. But maybe, probably one of the cow requirements, one of the JKCK requirements, probably, or one of the Mommy Mandalore requirements. Honestly, I think that's where I would go. But I mean, I don't think there's any bad answer, honestly. But Holdo, I get Holdo if that's all you need for Ray. That's all you need is Holdo. Then I understand. I totally understand it. I just don't know that that's a thing we need to be concerned with. We're doing good way. We're doing good things. We're moving in the right direction. Galactic Core. I don't really have a question about who I would use. Umbrella, and Lightspeed token on. I don't have any opinion. And yes, if you think I'm trying to talk over my wife and my daughter, you're right. I am. But we're doing okay. Which direction am I going in? We're getting closer. Getting closer to Leia. Getting closer to Leia. I think I talked about what we're doing after Leia. And if you missed that, I think it's JKCK probably. Or unless we go back and finish the things that we were working on before. But I did talk about it on the 4-year on the anniversary show, the 800-day show, where I said I'm going to go fill all these people in, meaning all the favorites, and then what are we doing now? I don't know. So yeah, we're going to go fill in those rows like I talked about, and then we'll worry about that. Worry about what's next after all of that. And it's something that every day we get closer to. Every piece we get, we only have 3 more characters to do before we just really start concentrating on mods and really start concentrating on getting signal data. Because that's really what we're going to be concentrating on after we get mods. I mean, after we get gears, we're really going to log in and zero in on working on mods and relics, of course. Here we're looking for anybody with a gold. It's really easy. All we do is we just pick up, hey, you've got a gold tab on there? That's what we need for what we're working on. Makes it really easy. That's a good thing. I totally forgot to assign people for TW on both of the other videos, but we're not going to worry about that right now. What we are going to worry about is Darth Elmo. Darth Elmo with Leia and JML. Awesome. Or, yeah, JML. Seems fair, right? Seems fair. Kyber, yeah. I mean, Carbonite, Darth Elmo, with his with his four, with his 10 million account and his 4 GLs. Seems fair, totally fair, right? 4 GLs, 10 million, of course. Why not? And you're like looking at me, and you're like, bro, what are you talking about? You're 5.6. Yeah, 5.6 is very different from 10. I will have 1 GL shortly, but am I gonna have and obviously it sits with the triangle like people are talking about, but I don't know. And then there's one of them is Director Krennic. You have to love Director Krennic for that schlub, and we all know how much I love Director Krennic. That's all I talk about is how I love Director Krennic. But seriously, I do talk about how much I love somebody else. And we all know who that is. A certain redhead. The purple lightsaber. That I refer to as Queen Mara. Queen Mara. Fat Phil calls Wampa his king. Nah, bro. Nah, you gotta come correct. It's Mara Jade, dude. It's Mara Jade. Mara Jade all day today. Twice on Sunday is Mara Jade. Are we gonna lose this? I feel like the answer to that is obviously. You're not. It's hard to pull off. Quit. Quit doing that, man. I don't know how this turned quickly and it went sideways so fast, but it did. And I'm not happy about it. Because we're about to lose everybody that we need that's important to us in life. Yeah. This is GG's. But should not have been GG's, but it just... what are you going to do? So let's go get our teeth kicked in by Darth Elmo. Darth Elmo and his 10 million account and his 4 GLs and his whatever. Don't hate on me because I'm just putting Wampa in. How am I going to beat that? I'm not. They're all Relic 9. Come on. He's going to roll in. She's going to kick her teeth in. If not her, CLS is this a threes team, by the way? I'm guessing it is since somebody named Darth Elmo is using it. This is why this is I don't get I don't feel good about let's just get a GL and line them up against each other and see who wins, Trebek. It's like, or we could do that, or we could do anything else. JC's the worst. Gotta make sure our mods are set perfectly. We gotta make sure we have 25 speed mods on everybody, and because if we don't have 25 speed mods on here, you're bad at the game. And it's like, no, bro, I just don't care about GSC. It's not it at all. I just don't care about GSC. GSC is not important to me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that I care about. But GS is none of you, man. More likely to spend a little bit of time working on Spicy and New York's favorite nightclub where you're likely to run into Furkles and Spudweb and stuff like that. But what do I know? Anyway, are we done here? We're done here. All right. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. Make yourself a Darth Elmo and get 4 GLs and be 10 million and still be in carbonate, because that's, that's not a size of winner. I don't know what is, because clearly, what do I know? Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, I already said that. God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.